Go.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Sips, Riffs, and Flix, and I'm your co-host, Brandon.
And I'm Kevin.
And on this episode, we are going to dive right into another Riffs.
That was me diving.
That reminded me of Spencer doing this dance to that Taylor Swift T.I. song.
So we never released that one.
No, but we should.
Let's release snippets.
Just snippets.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
What was that song called? In the club. Something about, I just remember.
In a boat. And by the way, he knows every word.
Every word. We'll have to get him back in on that one.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
All right, so on this episode, we are going to do a Riffs. I always have the hardest time thinking what it's called. So I've heard this song.
Okay.
Brandon has not, I don't think. This is from the new Ryan Upchurch album.
You know what's funny is I was going to listen to that when you were going to try to be lame and be like, hey, I need to mop some more. I need to vacuum. I'm going to listen to that new Ryan Upchurch.
Well, I randomly put it on the other day. Started listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a Ryan Upchurch fan.
Okay.
But I just randomly, anytime something new comes out, I'll give it I'll breeze through it. This one's actually got some really good songs on it. But as soon as I heard this one, I thought that we should do a riff.
Okay.
So this is from the new Ryan Upchurch album called Concert for the Crickets is the name of the album. The song we're going to review is called Don't Ever Die. This is the first song on the album.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Got the hell out of Dodge going forward in a Chevy SU truck line off the rail. I ain't 21 no more, no need to mention any kind of beer that I may sip. No time for the strip when you're living these rents, feeding these dogs and cutting these fins, working like a hog trying to pay them bills for a V8 on gravel and a couple good years.
How you feel about it so far?
So far, so good.
Okay. You want to keep it going?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Go to heaven if I'm good, but I'm bad to the bone and I don't wanna change shit. Redneck rock star at any Waffle House, even if it is 2 a.m. Smoking joints out front, swapping good times, watching for the police creeping on by. Fist bump country boys can't survive. We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
Man.
How you feel about that?
I like it so far.
So I'm going to tell you this. When I first was listening to it, it was one of those where I was just like,
oh,
just like, yeah, fist bump, and I love it.
So far, great to everything, but that old smoking dope in the front yard. But other than that, I'm following along.
All right, but you can at least hear him, right?
I can hear him.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Here we go. We'll keep it going.
We the last of a breed that don't ever die. We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
That guitar is pretty too.
Simple.
Go to hell if I mean, but I love summer heat, so it won't be that bad. Roll in the drop top, all matte black with flames painted on the side. But we be kicking up dust, being too loud. The devil might end up getting kicked out. Charlie Daniel said, punch you in the mouth. We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
I love it. It's just simple.
It's simple. I would have instead of flames down the side, I'd have the old Bandit Firebird on the front of the hood. But that's just me.
That's what I want to do to my golf cart.
Wait till I hit the lottery.
All right, you'll keep going.
Yeah,
we'll let you get your thoughts together.
We the last of a breed that don't ever die.
It just feels good.
We the last of a breed that don't ever die. Came to earth as a volunteer for the spirit of the down home. You could tear me apart on my own frontier. Every piece turns like it's chrome. And there's a hole in my heart, plug it with my own hand. Take all the hate as a couple grains of sand. Now go build a castle from the tears I shed. We the last ever breathe that don't ever die.
This fella's a mix between somebody and something.
By God, there's somebody and something out there.
I mean, they got together one night and
so it just going to
had two pink lines in the air. What's his name popped out?
Did you say about Eric pink line?
Well, a little bit.
So it just goes. So that song kind of makes me think of like when you said it, a mix of something. So it makes me think of like the music has that newer feel of like a Morgan Wallen, Hardy, Jelly Roll-ish something.
Yeah.
But it almost has a rapper sound of like a Bubba Sparks to me.
Yeah, it's so it's something about just him and a couple of those lyrics at the end was yeah, he's rough.
Mm-hmm.
He's rough. I don't know who this fella is.
Yeah.
It sounds like he might be, I don't want to say rough around the edges, but
so do you know what he looks like, social media stuff, like anything about him?
I know that he got famous or whatever fame he has because of, I guess, YouTube maybe or social media, but I don't know what he looks like.
Okay.
Can I try to describe him to you?
Yeah. You're just going to do it based on that song?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard a song of his?
No, give me 30 seconds of him singing.
You want to hear that same song
Yeah,
again or
sure.
something different?
Yeah, no, that's it.
All right, so we're gonna let the first verse go again.
Let's just see how, if
Brandon's
I get
gonna try to
close.
describe it.
Yep.
Got the hell out of Dodge going forward in a Chevy SU truck line off the rip.
So good.
I ain't 21 no more, no need to mention any kind of beer that I may sip. No time for the strip when you're living these risks. Feeding these dogs.
All right, so he's probably, he's white.
Yep.
Probably about 27 to 32 years old, 33, something like that.
Probably, yeah.
Probably got like sandy, dirty blonde hair, maybe like a redneck kind of like unshaven beard that's not fully grown in. Looks a little rough around the edges. Not he ain't pretty boy. He's kind of a little unkept.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's probably about way he sings, he ain't 6'4". So he's probably around the.
I don't know how tall he
He's
might
probably
be.
about 5'8" to 5'10", somewhere in that ballpark.
He looks a little taller than that, probably. Do you think he has face tattoos?
Face tattoos?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he has face tattoos, but I wouldn't put it past him to have one on his neck. He's definitely not clean in that regard.
So, to be fair, I don't know a lot about him.
Yeah.
You did just describe him, though.
Really?
Yep. But he does have something here, I think, like goes down the side of his head or something.
Now, why would anybody do that?
Look him up. So look him up. You did
Let's
just
see.
describe him, though.
Really?
For real. Yep. So here's my thing about Ryan Upchurch. And if the Holler Boys and Holler Girls see this video,
Who?
what makes people mad? That's his fan club, his fans, the Holler Boys and Holler Girls.
Now, what's the name again?
Ryan Upchurch. So he has a huge following. Well, I don't know how huge it is now, but I know he has a good following. And they're called like the Holler Boys, Holler Girls, and they're the Creekers or something like that. Like Creek Squad. They're the Creek Squad. But so here's my thing about Ryan Upchurch.
Is that him?
Yep. So
I wasn't expecting.
I mean, you
yeah.
described him almost to a T. Here's my thing. I keep getting that meatloaf.
Well, I just released the beast.
This is right in my face. This is the thing. If he would just do music, I think he would.
I knew he had hand tattoos.
I think he would like cross over and be more mainstream. Like,
Does he not do music?
no, he does, but his music is like secondary to like his social media persona. And for the last probably year or two, it's a lot of like, Nashville won't accept me. I did a song with Jelly Roll years ago, but now he won't talk to me.
Is that for
I
real,
saw
though?
Morgan Wallen in Nashville. We were texting. He told me to come through, but then wouldn't speak to me. Like, it's just like it's always something like everybody's holding me back, but I don't need Nashville. I don't do, and it's just like all this stuff. And I feel like if he would just not get into all that and just do music, I think he would probably cross over to mainstream.
But maybe that's his whole gimmick or his shtick. Like counting them out, and he's still going to be the underdog or the outcast, or
And I think it was, and I think it still is, but I think it's gone so far now that a lot of people have just kind of written it off as like, oh, well, he's got his thing and that's cool, but that's all he's going to do.
But now, is he independent or is he on a label?
Independent artist.
Got to be. So he might be making more money. I mean, listen, ain't nobody going to make Morgan Wallen money.
No, but he does do very well. Like, he makes good money. He does tours. I think they're probably self-financed. So he does well. But he doesn't have a mainstream fan base. He doesn't, it's just, he's done really well, and kudos to him. But I think the stuff that he says he doesn't want to be, he prevents himself from.
He's 32. Told you.
From being that. I just think if he would just do music, like, this is the thing. This album, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I like 90% of the songs. But I don't like him. I mean, I just don't. It's not that I don't like him. I don't know him.
Right.
But I almost would have never heard this album because of who it was. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just because the persona or the
and I was
social
like,
media
he put
character.
out an album, it's going to be terrible. But I was like, let me go listen to it. And it's really good. So I hate the fact that there are people that probably won't ever hear this album because they've seen him on social media and like, well, I'm not listening to that guy.
Yeah. No, I like the way it was written. I like the song. It was good. But I want to hear more of his stuff now. That's what it makes me want to do.
Maybe we'll do another one later today. Brandon.
Well, listen, we got a hard stop.
So what did you think about that one?
I'd walk
Don't
across,
Ever Die by Ryan Upchurch.
I would walk across the street for it because I want to hear more.
Okay.
Like if he was playing across the street, I'd go hear him.
What kind of beer would you drink?
It wouldn't be that Modelo crap. I drink.
I darn damn tea.
I drink them cold Miller Lights. That's what I'd be drinking.
All right. So, yes, I'm a fan of this album. All you what I call them?
Crawdads.
The Creakers.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Holla Boys, Holla Girls. Don't Attack Us Too Hard. We like the song.
Should we tag them in so they'll listen?
We'll tag them. Holla Boys, Holla Girls, and the Creek Squad. Don't attack us too much. We're fans of the song. We like the song. This album's great. Maybe he'll just tone it down and stick to the music.
I don't know. I'm going to find out. Well, don't tone it down. You know, I've been listening to a lot of here lately. Hell's Angels documentaries. Do you really?
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
Love them. All right. So tell your mama, tell your friends. Tell us your favorite Ryan Upchurch song. And yeah, that's it.
All right.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Bye.